Alright, guys, we're going to do a Monday Night Raw review. I'm going to tell you everything that happened tonight and how I feel. First, we started with Roman Reigns. He comes out there and he says, OTK, acknowledge me. I don't know what state we're in today or tonight. I really don't care. He then gets interrupted by Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes says, what do you want to talk about? He pretty much says nothing. Because a decent promo, he just says that I got your back, and you got my word that you'll have my back, that I got your back in Survivor Series or whatever the hell. I really don't care for this promo because why is Roman Reigns teaming up with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, the world champions? Instead, he could be facing these two. I don't understand Roman Reigns being on Wargames, and this whole Wargames doesn't make any sense. Well, he's defending his cousins, and they all don't like the division, so dude. Roman Reigns got beat by Bronson Reed, and Roman Reigns beat Bronson Reed before. The feud's over with. The least you could do is have Roman Reigns face Braun Breaker. How about this? Instead, we can have Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker. CM Punk defend his world title against Bronson Reed. You feel me? Cody Rhodes defends his WWE Championship against Jacob Fatu. My question is, where the fuck is Jacob Fatu? Where is he? Whoa, he's got a dental issue, bro. I don't give a fuck. Then wear some grills. Put some grills in your teeth. Put some shit in your teeth, and you got some golden teeth. That's all you need to do, bro. But instead, we have to deal with the War Games because Triple H doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Okay, I'm sick of War Games. The world titles are barely being defended anymore at Survivor Series, except where Damian Priest defended. I don't get this shit. I'm not into the War Games. I don't like the booking behind this. CM Punk and Roman Reigns start talking about last year, bragging to each other, talking about that I saved you, Roman. I saved you. I saved your life, and I saved your family at Survivor Series. Dude, we know this already, you know? And he talks about, and Roman Reigns says, you turn on me, and you fucking whatchamacallit, whatever he says some BS saying that. Just some BS. He starts complaining about CM Punk main eventing WrestleMania. Like, dude, shut the fuck up already. How about you say, I challenge you for the world title. I want a world title shot tonight. You feel me? And Pierce makes it happen. You feel me? They can end into a no contest. Division attacks everybody. And then they can feud after Survivor Series. And there you go. The least you could do that. Dude, CM Punk has to defend his title in 3 weeks. You know? People are going to say, well, bro, you got to stop complaining. Things happen. You got to let it play out. No, you can't just not defend your title in a whole month. Guys, you can't just not defend your title in a month and wait for a fucking feud. CM Punk should have a feud for Survivor Series. I simply said CM Punk should be facing Braun Breaker. So these two start bickering, and I don't even care about this promo no more because War Games makes no sense. Okay? Up next, we have Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes. He defeats Carmelo Hayes with the sleep hold, and he advances to the semifinals of the John Cena tournament. See, anybody who likes Carmelo Hayes, salute to you. I think he's a good wrestler. You know, he would have been a good Intercontinental Champion, good U.S. Champion. But let's be honest, it's over for Carmelo Hayes. Like, at this point, just release the guy and put him in AEW. He should go to AEW and be there with the Hurt Syndicate. Because him being in WWE, he's going to lose these matches. What's happening with The Miz versus Carmelo Hayes? What's going on with that feud, man? We're talking about a 45-year-old veteran who's supposed to have a feud with Carmelo Hayes. What's going on, man? What's going on? Come on now. We could have made this a good 9-match card for Survivor Series. We could have added The Miz versus Carmelo Hayes on there. Well, man, War Games is War Game, man. You gotta stop playing, man. Shut the fuck up. These niggas don't know nothing about booking. I'm sick of these fans. They don't even use their head and common sense. Did you guys notice The Miz attacked Carmelo Hayes? Why the hell are we having a John Cena tournament? He could have just had a feud with The Miz. But he's not going to compete on Survivor Series. It's ridiculous. Dominic comes out and he starts talking shit about John Cena. Then there's a midget by the name of John Dwarf, right? A midget who's dressed up as John Cena. Yo, what the fuck? What the hell is this? Which I gotta understand, bro. Dominic, you know, as a heel character, they did this before in the past. They'll have a midget. Like, this is like kind of like with JBL. He had the midget Undertaker come out there, right? And he would beat up the Undertaker and all that, right? But the Undertaker would come out and save him, right? It was just funny. It had me think about that for once. It's like, what is this? This is weak. So he says that Dominic says that I should drop you, but I'll save my energy and let you walk away. John says that you're the worst Mysterio, and you want to fight me at Survivor Series. You want some? Come get some. So he just imitates John Cena. Then Dominic laughs and kicks him in the face, right? Hits him with a 5-knuckle shuffle, a 619, and a frog splash. Who do you guys think is going to win a Survivor Series? Because I personally think Dominic should win his title back. Like, Cena losing it to Gunther wouldn't make any sense. You know, Dominic getting back his title, being a 2-time Intercontinental Champion, could really get him up into that fucking car. If you could stop having him cheat and do the cheating, the lying and cheating and stealing. Stop doing that. He's not Eddie Guerrero, okay? If you could have him be his own character, and if you could put the title on him, beat Cena, yeah, he'll upgrade. That's what you should do for him. Up next, we have Rey Mysterio versus JD McDonough. Rey Mysterio defeats JD McDonough with the frog splash, and Finn Balor interferes into the match. He causes JD the match, and JD bumps into Finn, and he hits him in the stomach, and Finn falls. And that's where Rey Mysterio gets the win. Up next, we have Adam Pearce talking at Maxie Dupree. She tells her to stay focused and work hard. I'm proud of you, and all this and that, right? Like, what did Maxie do to deserve this fucking championship? I saw 3 matches of Maxine Dupree. She is not good in that ring. She's not good. She's just, I'm sorry to say this. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to disrespect women, but dude, Maxine Dupree looks like a fucking light pole. She is built up as a light pole. You understand me? She is like, 100 pounds? The least she could do was eat 3 burritos and put some weight on her, at least. What are you talking about, man? You want her to be fat or something? Dude, come on, man. Look at the girl. She can barely wrestle. She's too skinny, bro. So Maxie says that all the hard work is paying off. You could barely fucking wrestle. What are you talking about? All the hard work paid off. Of course. All the work paid off because people are cheering for you somehow. This is awesome. This is awesome. Like, come on, dude. This isn't awesome. Okay? Talking about awesome. You deserve it. You deserve it. Like, shut up. You fans are really pissing me off. See, this generation doesn't understand storytelling. If you're not that damn good. See, people, this is what I think. I think people look at these wrestlers like Cody Rhodes or Maxie Dupree and think they're handsome or pretty or whatever. Like, you know what? Put a championship on Cody. I think he's handsome, you know? And Cody Rhodes generally is a boring-ass wrestler. I think that's what you fans are looking at it as. Because there's no way you could book these two to be champions. They suck. You know? What else happens? Ivy now runs up to Maxine. Where the hell has Ivy now been at? Where has she been at? Why don't she face Becky for the title, but instead you have her? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Ivy now. Dude, she looks strong. Muscles jacked up. Why isn't she taking the title from Becky? Oh, let me guess. We can't do that because it's a heel versus heel. Damn it. Shit. Why don't you just turn Becky face? Why isn't Becky a face? I thought Seth Rollins was betrayed by his fucking crew, right? I thought Seth was going to be a face. Why isn't Becky a face? She could face Ivy, a heel. There you go. That's what you could have did. But you have Ivy run up on Maxine, picking on her like this is like a high school movie we're watching. You feel me? You know where you get where that fucking person gets put by the wall and they get pressed or whatever, get bullied or whatever. That's what I'm seeing here. This is like a movie, bro, where a girl is getting picked on in school. This is fucking weird, bro. So Roxanne runs up and tells Maxine congrats, but I can still take it all away from you. Adam runs up and he tells him have a happy Thanksgiving. Just stop in the drama and shit, right? This is boring, and hopefully Maxie loses this title. I don't care if Roxanne takes the damn title. Shit, give it to Ivy Nile. Why the fuck is an Ivy Nile champion? She is too jacked up. You can do something with this girl. You feel me? Up next, we have a promo with the women's War Games opponents. AJ Lee tells Becky Lynch that I'll let the old AJ out. Like the old AJ, like, dude, there's nothing special about this woman. So she says that all you do is bark on the internet and I bite. So what she mean by saying all you do is bark and bark, I think she's talking about where at Becky Lynch has making posts and talking shit about Anna Pierce on Instagram. If you guys ain't been noticing that. The fuck? Sorry, guys. Anyways, she says, you lit a fire in me, and I will mess you up in that cage. You made a huge mistake fighting with me in that cage. Meaning that she'll kill her or whatever the fuck, right? So everybody starts going to war after Rhea hits Nia Jax in the face with the mic. So everybody starts brawling and kicking each other's asses, right? Alexa Bliss and AJ Lee, the two smallest women in the fucking match, jump on Lash Legend and Nia Jax, who are like 6 foot, right? Because they're small, they can jump on them, whatever. So Nia Jax puts them on the fucking ground. Like, dude, this is hilarious. All the Lash Legend and fucking Nia Jax needs to do is just grab these women and just sit on them. That's all I gotta do. This is just funny to even see. You know what I'm saying? It's just really hilarious. Up next, we get the main event. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre versus the Usos. The match ends in a disqualification after Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker cost the Usos the match. Roman Reigns comes out and saves everybody by punching Braun Breaker in the face, punching Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Bronson Reed. Brock Lesnar comes out and he puts the hat on Braun Breaker and stares at everybody, and everybody starts going to war. I have a question here. See, the War Games are so confusing because we have no idea why Brock Lesnar has beef with Roman Reigns, the Usos, CM Punk, or Cody. Like I said, the solution should be is that Brock Lesnar takes the title from CM Punk or Cody Rhodes at Survivor Series. That's the way you do it. Because that's Brock fucking Lesnar. You can do whatever you want. You feel me? You can have him lose at WrestleMania to Roman. I don't care. Something. But make something happen for the Survivor Series this year. What the fuck are we doing here, bro? The least you could do... Bro, this is why I said John Cena should be WWE champion. He should have never lost his title. You feel me? He could have defended that title maybe against Dominic. You feel me? Cena could retain. You know, give Dominic one of the biggest matches in his career. And we go from there. And if you can lose to Brock in December, go ahead. But dude, this shit doesn't make any sense. You know? Like, there's no reason and there's no understanding onto why Brock Lesnar is fighting these baby faces. It don't make any sense. Well, Brock Lesnar said there was a promo backstage with Paul Heyman and Brock talking to each other. It might be that. But reality doesn't even matter. You feel me? Because like I said, War Games shouldn't be happening. And you can still have Brock join the division. But we don't need War Games. You know what I'm saying? World champion. The championships are not being defended. And this is not a good show. Maxine, who's the worst wrestler of all time, is champion. And that's a problem for this company. So no, this Survivor Series is going to be the worst I've ever seen. And the Raw before Survivor Series sucks. It's just that simple. Because War Games makes no sense. Literally. This is my Raw review. Let me know what you guys think about the show. If you liked it, or you think it was okay, or you didn't even bother to even watch it. Let me know what you guys think.